Two light bulbs, 200 watts. This is the load on the device. Thicker part of this assembly is the coaxial coil or capacitive coaxial coil. We don't know about it. Lower one is Curtis winding. The device was started by disconnecting to right hand side wires, red color, connecting one of the red wires to the white wire on left, approximately half of a second, connecting red wire to another red wire on the right hand side back. Now taking the battery charger and connecting it to the two red wires from one hand side and to the white wire from the other side for a period of approximately 1 second.
This is the device of TARIEL KAPANADZE. There are two light bulbs.
Two light bulbs, 100 watts each.
100 watów każde. 100 watów każde. Вот jest katuszka. Вот. И здесь есть плитка. Вот. Устройство.
Это трогать лучше не надо, ничего, все может развалиться в любой момент.
Хорошо.
Can we start the device?
Можем застартануть. Now we see the device working. It is giving light and is working. Okay. So this is the device.
Подождите, давайте так.
Подождите.
Секунду.
Секунду. Да.
Снизу тоже
There is nothing over there, only the ground wire.
Слишком не дергаете ничего, потому что это все.
Don't touch it, it was too much work for one night.
Сами понимаете, за один вечер собрать такое.
Да. О, я не включил. Okay, this is how much the TARIEL decided that he's gonna show to the people.
TARIEL said give it to the public, and the guy opposed to that, and he said I cannot verify that with TARIEL now because he is sick. I said to him, TARIEL told me and told you at the same time that he's giving it to the people, but that didn't help.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, shot. Okay, this is the wire, and this is the one wire that goes to the ground, and this is the ground. Okay, you see here there is no other wire, and this wire is only one wire. Massa. Okay, it's a ground. Okay, so all I was allowed to see, я буду говорить по-русски тоже, то, что я был разрешено мне было увидеть это устройство в таком виде, как видите там.
Everything I'm asking you for is just take single pictures from each one of my videos and try to draw the schematic. We are so close. If we really want to help TARIEL KAPANADZE, he is sick in a hospital right now. And of course, he needs the help. And whoever is going to deliver it first to the public is going to help him. And maybe tomorrow we're not going to pay for the electricity and gas any longer. Прошу вас, русские ребята и другие ребята со всей земли, и ребята с Грузии, разрисуйте схему от этого. Мы поможем TARIELу KAPANADZE в этом деле, потому что независимо кто это даст, все равно TARIEL KAPANADZE будет радоваться этому. Его права будут защищены.
Okay. Shot. We will have a schematic in here of the device that gives the high voltage to the last device of TARIEL KAPANADZE was shown to me in Tbilisi without TARIEL KAPANADZE present over there. So the device wasn't really made or assembled by the TARIEL KAPANADZE at this particular point. He was the one who told this device to be assembled specially for me. At some point we see the three connectors with the white end on it. These connectors are connected with something like a spike.
Спасибо большое русской группе «Заряд» и всем ребятам с Москвы. Thank you very much, Russian team Zaryat from Moscow, for this video clip.
Это питание, наверное, отдельно выведено.
LM339M.
Микросхема здесь стоит. LM339N. Вот вообще, вот два с катушки. Вот это, наверное, ионизатор датчик как раз входит.
Two upper wires, high voltage, one lower one, ionization wire to the sensor.
Now we see three ends, 1, 2, and 3. This is how this board looks like when this board is mounted into the 4-inch. So we have 3 wires, 1, 2, 3. A transformer in here. In here you see 1, 2, 3, one winding, one coil of the high voltage that goes to this wire. And then we have 1, 2, 3 in here, that's the second one. On the horizontal plate where the gas is flowing up, you have 2 spark gaps. Basically these 2 sources of the high voltage are giving the spark. And the third one is the sensor. So we have 1, 2, 3. This goes to this end. This is one of the high voltage wires. 1, 2, 3. This goes to another high voltage wire. Hole that you see in here, where the third wire goes, for the wire that is for the sensor.
2 independent high voltage winding opposite 180 degrees out of phase.
This is one of the white connectors, and we're going here, high voltage box. We see that this connector is snapped somewhere into the coil. This coil is made out of the coaxial cable. You clearly are able to see that end of the high voltage wire that is snapped into the winding. You have a look in here how the typical end looks like. This part is extended from the wire, then we have an isolator. You have a spike in here that you can punch into the wire if you want to. We see again this winding is 1, 2, 3 and so on, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 8 winds. These windings are the windings of the coil made from the coaxial cable. And then we see again the high voltage wire, and the high voltage wire is snapped in here. Clearly shows that the end of the wire is connected to the bright, to the ekran in English, in Russian it will be. Then we have another wire that goes like this, and this is the end of that wire from that box, and it's connected to the one end of the coaxial cable. And then we have a third one that is connected to the second one.
Shield of coaxiant connected to sensor wire from the high voltage box. 2 black wires in the middle are the ends of the coaxial cable coil. Again, close look at the coaxial cable wire that is connected to the sensor wire of the wire.
Make it closer. Okay, now we see that. Okay, fine. Yeah, we are able to see that in here.
To design of the coils, left hand side and right hand side, definitely used by TK. In the smaller part of the section of the coil. That means right hand side, thinner part of the coil. That is what we know for 100%. Now, the next, I'm gonna show you what we think we know. On the upper part, you see the coil made from the coaxial cable, and on the lower side, you see the coil and 3 ends of the white box of the high voltage. It's commercially available box. 2 red wires from the high voltage box. There are high voltage wires. One is connected to left hand side end of the coaxial coil. The other one is connected to the third wind of the coaxial coil. The left hand side coaxial coil is connected to the high voltage box to the sensor wire. So one more time again.
Now I have a much more clear picture. What we see is that one connection, this one, goes like that and goes into the white connector that is snapped into the larger part of that coil.
It's high voltage wire.
Then we have another connector. This connector goes here like that. This is the end of it.
The beginning of the
Now,
coaxial
over
coil
here,
wire.
you see that end of the coaxial coil. So we have 2 ends, 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 1, this is the 1, this is the second. Okay, so 1 and the second. These are the ends of the coaxial cable. Now, correspondingly, we have this end of the box connected.
Flame sensor of the high voltage box.
And this box, this wire here connected here.
I strongly believe that this is enough of information for anyone who wants to repeat that device. If you guys don't want to pay the bills for the energy tomorrow, just make it happen. Nobody show as much as they did in any one of the shows that TARIEL did. I did my part, you do yours. And I'm telling you, everything that you need there is there. It's just for you to work on it. Thank you very much. God bless TARIEL KAPANADZE. And we pray for him to go out of the hospital. This is the man the herb didn't see before. Tutaj jest wystarczająco dużo informacji dla każdego, który chciałby spróbować zreplikować urządzenie TARIEL KAPANADZE. Wystarczy tylko pójść po przewodach i można narysować schemat. Ja zrobiłem swoją pracę. Teraz wy zróbcie swoją. Nikt tyle nie pokazał, co ja do tej pory. TARIELowi to nie zrobi żadnej krzywdy. On jest w szpitalu i jest chory w tej chwili. Potrzebuje waszej pomocy. Potrzebuje dowodu, że to pracuje. Życzę wszystkiego najlepszego wam i proszę was. Nie chcecie płacić rachunków? Zreplikujcie urządzenie, zróbcie schemat, tyle. TARIEL, мы молимся за тебя и желаем тебе наилучшего. Мы будем с тобой и поможем тебе.